Howdy, everyone. My name's Woody from 100 Thieves, and welcome back to the Clash of Clans Clan War Leagues Day 3. One Hive is in their second season now, and they've been competing for a few days, preparing for their next opponents. They've been building up some of the best bases in all of Clash of Clans, readying their mighty armies to attack, and we'll be commentating on those attacks today. But I can't do it alone, of course. I've got with me Klaus from Klaus Media.
Hey guys, what's going on? Thank you so much for having me, Woody. Today we're going to be having an absolute blast as we watch One Hive against the Whoop Whoop, who is their third contender today. They won the previous wars 32-28 and 34-28. So we're looking forward to seeing what One Hive can pull out today. Like Woody said, some of the best attackers, some of the best bases. It's going to be a blast to see how they can pull out this one.
That's right. Well, Clash of Clans Clan War Leagues have been live for a little over a month now, and we've had a chance to figure out how they're working, but there's a lot more going on in the wide world of Clash of Clans. If you want to stay tuned to everything that's going on out there, head over to Twitter. We've got a poll, in fact, up there for you right now. The first question that we're going to have here on stream for you relates to Klaus. And the question is, what was Klaus's very first YouTube video about?
That's a good question. Yes, I do have a YouTube channel, Klaus Gaming on YouTube. What was my first video? The choices are Town Hall 3 trophy pushing, Town Hall 8 upgrade list. I know, right? Town Hall 3 trophy pushing. Hint, hint. No.
You start off really early with trophy pushing.
How to use dragons, right? How to use dragons, and then kittens. Everyone loves kittens.
Aw.
Everybody loves kittens. I'm just saying. So hop over to Twitter, figure it out, and also retweet the tweet to get a chance to win.
Win what?
2,000 gems!
Whoa!
Woohoo!
2,000 gems. Chance to win if you retweet that. But make sure to answer the poll question and let us know what's on your mind there. Well, why don't we go ahead and dive in real quick to the third day of this war class. I know that the viewers out there are interested in knowing the matchup today. The group that we have for One Hive has got 7 other clans in it. They're going to be competing in 1 war per day for the entire week, and the clan with the most stars at the end is going to emerge victorious. You get 10 bonus stars for each war that you win, and you can also note the destruction percentage on there. The more damage you do, the better.
And that's right. And of course, we got to remember that One Hive was on the bottom of that list. I'll go back to it. We're at the bottom of the list, but they have done none of their attacks today yet. They're being awesome. They're being extra awesome because no one on the roster has attacked today yet. They're going to do them all live on stream. So look for, roughly, they're averaging 33 stars per war. So look for at least 33 more stars, which would put them pretty high up on that list. I'm really looking forward to seeing that.
I was backstage, and I was talking to some of the members. They think that they're going to hit 35 today.
35.
Yeah.
Remember what I said yesterday? We're looking for 40. So
I mean, that's very ambitious, Klaus. They've hit 30. They hit 34 yesterday, so even better today. It just may be, but they're up against a very interesting clan. I really love the name of this clan. They are known as the. Can we say it together, Klaus?
Yes, we can.
3, 2, 1. The Whoop Whoop. The Whoop Whoop is going to be putting up a pretty good fight here. They actually managed to get 34 stars in their very first war, so this could be a close one, Klaus. The Whoop Whoop has already put 20 stars up on the board, as you can see here in the third round. And they've got 5 more attacks left, so we'll see how each of these clans use their attacks during the war today.
That's right. Actually, at this point, the Whoop Whoop, I believe, has used 10 of their 15 attacks on 20 stars. So what that means is that they're averaging 2 stars per attack, which means One Hive has got to do just that and more in order to gain the victory. And of course, that's what they're aiming for today. They're saying 35 stars. That's a lot. That is 5 3 stars. That's 1/3 3 stars. That's shout it from the rooftops victory if they can get it. And I'm looking forward to it.
Well, shoot for the moon, because even if you miss, you'll land among the stars, and hopefully they can land among a bunch of them. We've got 15 attacks today, and I don't know why we're still talking. Why don't we go ahead and get into the first one, Klaus? We're going to be starting from the bottom up today, so I think Neon Waves is going to be the first attacker to be moving in for One Hive. One Hive, of course, is a very old clan. If you haven't watched the first couple of days of this week so far, you might not know very much about them. Do you want to tell a little bit of history of One Hive before we get into the first game here?
One Hive has been to the Champions War League finale 2 times. So that means that they are definitely a championship team, and very much looking forward to seeing how they can go up against the Whoop Whoop. And we're just kind of waiting. I think that what they're doing here, and as always, we don't want to forget, we don't want to underestimate the amount of planning that goes into these attacks. And so they're having a moment right here where they're going through every little piece of their plan and making sure that the plan is 100% ready to roll. But the delay's a little long.
No, it happens every once in a while. They get an entire day to get their attacks in there, and so sometimes you got to figure out where you're going to be going. But I'm getting word now that they are in the game, so let's go ahead and hop in. Neon Waves is attacking the number 12 on the Whoop Whoop. His name is Marcus.
All right, so Neon Waves against Marcus, Town Hall 12 v12. 3-star attempt, I'm assuming. They have to get 5 3 stars in order to grab that 35 that they're wanting to grab here. So we'll see what she can do here against this number 12 base. And it looks like it's going to be a Bow Witch variant. Of course, we do have the Golem and the Wall Wrecker kind of leading the charge, breaking into the walls. I'm looking to see if maybe, yes, the heroes are going to dive into this thing as well. And it's actually, it looks like it's a safe entry. Usually you see these Bow Witch attacks, and most attacks actually favor the enemy queen. You go in and take out the enemy queen as quickly as possible on the way to the town hall.
Now check out that CC. It's just deployed its troops of big old dragon and some minions to help out. The Poison Spell is going to do some great work on them, but finally Neon Waves has finished that CC off, made it to the Town Hall, wiped it out. The Giga Bomb's about to go off and deal a lot of damage to these attacking troops, though, and what I'm a little bit worried about now, and what I heard earlier during the planning session, is that top line of the base, that kind of top left side, is not taking very much fire whatsoever. That could be difficult for her troops to loop around, but ultimately I think that they were soaking a little bit too much damage from those giant bombs in the center, and this attack is losing steam, Klaus.
Yeah, there's nothing left really that's going to be able to carry this through the 3-star. The Queen's ability did a lot. The heroes did a great job of gutting the entire core, but unfortunately there just wasn't enough gas in the tank to carry them around this base, and now it's going to fall just short of 70%. I would like to see, looks like 65% actually, which is good. That's fine. Hey, we need the 2 stars minimum in order to tie in this war, right? Everybody's attack gets a 2-star, and then the tie is determined by the total destruction, which is very, that's why you need to watch every single troop, every single building to grab as much percentage as possible. Looks like that's going to be the 66%, 2/3.
Looking pretty good. I think that there might be one more little snipe down at the bottom there to get to 67 off of the newest building introduced into Clash of Clans, the Siege Workshop down there. Got to reach Town Hall 12 if you want to be able to make it, but it pumps out some of the biggest, heaviest attacking troops in the game. In fact, they can't fit in an army camp. You got to stick them in the clan castle. The Wall Wrecker and Battle Blimp have been seeing a lot of play.
Yes, the Wall Wrecker is absolutely beast. Of course, that Battle Blimp, gliding over the walls are just absolutely incredible for anybody that is under that Town Hall 12 level. Now, you can see Neon Waves with a big push, that Warden's ability getting the troops through tons of giant bombs, keeping them alive, and then they will come in and secure that 1-star, and then the 2 taking out the Town Hall. Again, we said that they're favoring the Queen side because you don't want that Queen shooting behind some heavy buildings. You want to get to that Queen first, and that's why I suspect that Neon Waves win against that Queen side first.
A good prediction there, but I noticed that you said that the Grand Warden was protecting against a couple of giant bombs. There were actually 3 more right next to the Town Hall, so great job on defense set up there, and clearly one of the reasons why you sometimes fail an attack is because you don't know where the traps are, you don't know what to expect, and that's one of the reasons why you saw that early balloon coming in on the bottom left side there for Tricky to try to catch any seeking air mine that might have been there that could have caused a little bit of trouble for the Battle Blimp. Nevertheless, 2 dragons there in the clan castle.
Yes, there's the Electron. We had a blimp carrying an Electro Dragon and some balloons. Dropped a couple of clone spells down on there. It looks like they are going to take out the enemy Queen, and they're going to take out the enemy CC. So that was a very successful Electron attack here for Tricky. And now coming in with the Giant and King Queen dive in to take out this Town Hall, and then look at the bottom. You see some blue flamed, Power Potion enraged, Lava Hound, Minion, and Balloon. We have a Lalo coming soon for us, folks.
We sure do. One of the heaviest aerial assaults in the game. The Lava Balloon combination is something deadly for these defenses. It just can kind of start to wander and split off a little bit. That's why you see that Electron starting off this attack has decimated about, I want to say, like 20% of the base down there in the south central section, we'll call it. Heroes over on the right side have nuked that Town Hall, and we are now starting off with the main stage of the attack, Clouds.
There we go. Haste Spell is going to be leading these balloons in. We got the Lava Hounds kind of coasting over to the air defense. We want to make sure and drop that air defense as soon as possible when using the Lalo, just to get the Hound to move on and let the balloons continue wiping out defenses. Now, the entire deployment here was based upon, it looks like, the sweeper there. That was only 1 sweeper left after the attack, and it was pointing to the right, so we came from the left from behind that sweeper. The Hounds have actually all popped at this point, so it's looking a little dicey here. That Warden's ability going to carry them through a little while. Excellent freeze, actually. Look at that. They covered the air defense and the Inferno Tower, so there's only a little bit left.
Covering a lot of those anti-air defenses, very important, and it looks like this actually might be on the way to a 3-star. Not very much left to stop these balloons, and I think Tricky has done it. The very first 3-star for today, coming from only the second attack. So One Hive is still on pace, as they were predicting earlier, to hit that 35% threshold, and all you got to do is wait for the cleanup to happen at this point. With 48 seconds remaining, Klaus, this is going to be an easy one for Tricky.
Yes, that's what I was about to say. It looks like the timing is going to be absolutely perfect. He's going to have plenty of time left over, and it's going to be the 3-star, the second attack we've seen in the first 3-star. You said we needed 5 altogether,
yeah.
So that means that that's 1. We have 1 down, 4 to go.
Okay. Well, I'm going to keep an eye out for him. Congratulations to Tricky, though, the 100%. Everything just seemed to work out perfectly that time. He didn't have to bring any normal spells, I'd call them. That clone spell getting a lot of value down there at the bottom right at the beginning of the attack. Haste spells crucially helping out those balloons get to their targets as quickly as possible. They do float pretty slowly, but if you can get them on target, then they